Hello people and welcome to Roguetech. Finally found some time to record. Did a bit of selling off the screen, actually cleared up a bit storage of megs and some things we were never going to use. So without further ado, we get going for the 2 days we have left on this month. We already knew we wanted nothing from the store. I took a look there. So there's that. Actually, now that we're over the month, we go and snap Tank, who's technical. And yeah, she's going to help. Maybe we use her even. And Ichi as well, I think we wanted, because he's lucky. So maybe a rug build isn't that far up. We want him to start training. So we're up to 10 people, but we might be laying off someone in the near future. So let's go here, because I know I wanted to do something here. What? I don't know, but yep, there's an advance room to be had here. That's going to be okay. And without further ado, we get you going. So that's you. We have no other mech ready, so we keep going. It's going to be some days until we get the Wolvie. And on the Wolvie, we very much want to get rid of the hatchet, because that's really not doing anything at all for us. So we get that out. And with that, we're able to get the combat shotgun in. That's going to help. So that's just another day. Is there anything else we can squeeze here? Yeah, we're actually... don't know if we have them. We don't. Okay, was thinking about getting ECM here, but apparently we don't have any. Okay. Well, we have a Treadnought, so there's that, at least. We could install Ferro. With Ferro we get 1.5 tons. And that 1.5 tons can be used on equipment, so still 0.5 ton we could use. This point we have to ask ourselves, well, the only ammo we're carrying here is non-explosive, so that's not a problem for us. We have a piloting support that could help. That already brings the bill to 2 days, so we're just going to leave it at that here. Do we want... yeah, I guess so. Counters a bit of ECM and whatnot, so it's going to be okay. And we keep going. Before we go though, I actually never remember to order the next upgrade, which is the improved power conduits. We want to keep improving the ergo. What we got on recreation now doesn't make sense at all to pick, so I'd much rather get improved power conduits, which will in turn will allow for the third mech bay. So that's okay. And we keep going. That's everything ready. Let's have a look at people. It's been a while, actually more than a week, since I played or recorded, whatever you want. Let's see about you. Okay, I guess go for bandit on you. I actually can't remember you're part of the active lands or not. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you are. Islands okay. Cheese, training, Loki. gets Juggernaut, she'll eventually become our punchbot specialist, so that much good, I think. Yeah. Snowbird just training. Tank is just prepare to tank on whatever we do. We do have to get a very fast mech to get it though. Escapist is good, but only if you can get your mech very fast. So yeah, we're good. Let's go see what do we have for missions. Hopefully there's good contracts available for the coalition. Not actually. Much rather go. That's against coalition. That's a target acquisition. We're not ready. Yeah, mostly we'll be going against them. Let me have a look at. Well, that's actually okay. I think we can run an escort against, and then we run the 1.5 to get back on track. Going for max salvage because we're hoping for some decent things out of this one. Maybe not, but it could well be. So we have another mech vehicle pilot Onichi. So we get the Myrmidon on the field. It's not going to be the best tank, but it's going to be a tank anyway. And yeah, that's the only 2 vehicle pilots we have. So unless we want to move someone later on, that someone would have to be lucky. It is quite not advisable. I think that's how we want to roll. So yeah, sorry about the preamble. It took longer than expected, but as I said, it's been a week, so I had to get a quick look at how things were going. Sorry. Turns out this actually is a Grand Theft Auto, which is a very good mission to have gone for full salvage, because we're going to have great vehicles, and that usually means great last engagement. So well, we're going to see about that. So oh, it's this map. It's okay. We'll have to be a bit aware, but it really seems like there's nothing here. So I think we're dropping on the road. We have 2 tanks, so one of them can be sent to... yeah, that should have closed in to avoid the pink mess, but apparently we got none, which is excellent. So, you bring mines, let's get you up top, when the game lets me, actually. You... well, we've got Hallies, so let's go up front with you. You bring the snaps. I think I want to send you supporting the tanks on the other flank. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about, because this is a map where you usually, when you spawn, you get 2 mechs here and 2 mechs around here, until you get your escortees to the evac zone, which is here, and then either you get a lance in here, or you get a lance all the way back. Depending on the time, it can be up around a zone or back around here. We'll see it, but I'm not expecting it to be much different than the usual. So let's see what we have. This is the first wave. We're already seeing something very big here.
I hear ya.
What are you? Thunderbolt Quicksell. Still a Thunderbolt. So we'll have to be a bit wary of it. There's a Panther Quicksell. I've had very bad experiences with Quicksell Panthers, so let's hope this is not one of the ignore evasion ones. We'll see. Yeah, looks like it had something which ignored evasion, because that actually hit. There's also a Vedette and a Rack 5 regulator. The Rack 5 regulator doesn't have the best armor in the world, so maybe, just maybe, we're able to deal with it quickly. That's as good as it's going to get here, so might as well get in and try it. Whatever damage we're doing will be good damage. Let's send some incendiary. Not keen on sending the mines just for Quicksell max. So there's that. Rifleman can get a clear line of sight to the Panther, and I think we should. It's not the best hitchings though. What's happened here? +8 didn't move that far, but whatever.
Oh, crap.
Waiting for orders.
So, we bring an Edgar. It's going to be about this distance. Yep, that's a bit too much. So,
On my way.
we take the max. We can move here.
Honda.
Wolvie starts getting in position. The idea is to go after the tank, avoiding being in front of it, but not shooting anything at all here. We'll wait for next turn with you. Turret can also get out of line of sight, I guess. It's not going to be excellent, but it's going to be something, so... Yeah, that's 9 damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We're raked here. So that's decent. We get 3 evasion here. It's just a D.
Moving fast.
But
Got it.
we get it going. And yeah, we're bringing too much peeps to actually make use of the mines right now. Maybe later it's different, but right now... Okay, that's a good thing. We can get onto your back. But we're going to wait until the rack vehicle moves.
Let's just see what happens.
Let's see about that Thunderbolt. Hopefully it goes for one of the escortees. No, it went for a carrier. That's okay though. He didn't do much.
What can I do for you?
So, you also get going.
Uh-huh.
You're bringing LBs, so that's going to be a bit of good damage. We can sensor lock, so let's get going with that. Yeah, I think so.
Sensors locked on.
So that actually worked. We have a bit of a better hitchings. The Chasseur is also shooting the Panther, but it's shooting very far. That's not going to be extra helpful, but whatever. And last but not least, that should be the rack vehicle who is shooting the D. It didn't hit, but it attracted fire, which was the important part here. Let's see how far it moves. Not much. So yeah, I'm thinking
Standing by.
our Myrmidon really wants to get down. Let's start taking positions with you though. it's only a 13%, so no use in going other than regular ammo here. Harasa getting
Good to
in.
go.
So, that's the demolisher. Let's
Pedal
get
to
it
the metal.
up and close. We're going to use it later. And here, this should be mostly perfect range. So let's do that. Shooting backwards. Yeah, I know, not going to be excellent, but it's going to be some damage here anyway. So, 23 is the Panther. I'm almost expecting a charge to our SRM carrier. But let's see what it does. Let's not call the monsters. Apparently it's going for a charge on the jet. And it hits, so maybe the jet is gone.
Ha! Send me a real.
Yup, it is.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Well, you did good, don't worry. So, let's do it like this. That's another completely different situations. Yep, he's going to the ground and he'll be an easy prey afterwards, so that'll be good. Galleon, I would much rather have you shooting
Hey.
the big one, but whatever. We can start shooting here. So let's get going. That's a very good hitchens here. Let's see about acid. It's good enough. So yeah, we're actually going for the rack tank. We're already seeing red, so let's get in and let's be done with it. The hack could have been placed better. Do we want to shoot? Yeah, I think so.
What can I
So
do for
that
you?
was good damage there. Okay, okay. Don't worry. Getting there. 212, so it's going to have to be like this. You're the next sacrificial lamb. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. And we just connected the tag. Which means the rack gets another turn. Not excellent, but whatever.
Barely hit, Commander.
So yeah, maybe that was a bit of a misplay. Should have finished the rack. Because it's obviously now going for our flyer. No, went for the Belethrin. Only connecting once, so that was okay, if you ask me. It's going to move for a bit, not much, but a bit. Well, you actually moved quite far there, mister. Okay. Yeah, we have a vedette back there, which is, for some reason... Yeah, it showed a mech model for a second. I don't think it was me
Standing by.
getting crazy. We can't do... Okay, that's better. If we can get here... Well, still not perfect, but we only need to hit a bit to get him on the ground, so... That's him going down. And quite frankly, the Demolisher should be able to get him.
Receiving you.
So, Myrmidon, Let's see. Well, we can't see.
On my way. Double time.
So that's a good Hitchens. That's a decent Hitchens. And yeah, that's the fresh side. So let's go for the Thunderbolt. We scramble sensors and whatnot. Demolisher is going to just demolish. Okay. We actually took 2 AC-20s. I'm impressed. We were quite fresh, but still.
Good to go.
So we can move a bit here and just go for center, I guess. We're going with slugs because really we want to open holes. That's one injury and he punches out.
Commander.
Not the best mech to have around, but still. Let's go here. Let's shoot you.
Ready for orders.
So, Rifleman can get on his side and start ripping a hole, and that will do. So yeah, we've got those legs quite what we want them. And we keep moving. Belethrin is now shooting from the other side. I think I want LRMs here. So that's a bit of hit, a bit of damage. Belette is doing nothing. Wolvie had an obstructed shot from here. We got an open arm, so we're most definitely doing that. Well, that's crits on the arm.
Waiting on you, Commander.
The D will not be able to move much. Yep, that's what I thought. So we get away from the rock and we shoot the light pip. And hopefully... Nope, that wasn't enough, so he gets to shoot again. Thankfully he's shooting the Harasa. A bit of splash on the rifleman, but nothing we can't handle. The rack missed, which was good to see. Let's see what it zooms now. And it's actually leaving itself very open here. We're not going to be able to do anything with you, so we do nothing. Harasa moving. Yeah, we want to get until our carriers here.
Waiting for orders.
Well, we've got the mobile turret as well, so let's get in. That's a good hit. That's not as good, even though we would be shooting from the side we want to destroy. I'd much rather start working on the Thunderbolt.
I hit something good.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Demolisher. Just gets up.
Commander.
Myrmidon. Well, we have a backshot. Who are we kidding?
Whatever you say, boss.
So he's open. We destroyed an arm,
Receiving you.
and you are just going to destroy the rack.
Alpha thrust.
Yeah. I don't even want to play with this thing.
Let's do it.
So, rifleman gets up and in.
Move into position.
Okay, yeah, you got the knockdown, which actually brings you very low. So let's go for the vedette. Doesn't bring the best armor, so again, would have been good
Hey,
to hit with other stuff, but whatever. We can get
Throttling
into
up
perfect
for what
distance though. So let's work on that.
here we go.
Acid getting you
Yes,
very
Father.
thin. Later on, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So let's go for the fallen one. We go for head because it really doesn't matter. It's just about hitting
ya.
and hitting hard. So let's get
Got
here
it.
and keep shooting that thunderbolt.
All weapons are go.
Opening one leg, tagged, and really our allies should do the rest here. Well, if they should,
Waiting for
if they
orders.
don't, it's going to be more difficult. It would be good if you shot something, misters, but whatever. At the same time, that vedette is not shooting at all either. So let's get into perfect range with you. And go for the one that hasn't moved yet,
Roger that.
because why should we do otherwise?
Reporting critical hit.
Are you punching? You are.
Yes, Commander.
Which means just get up here
On my way.
and shoot some. It's not even important to hit that much. It's just about getting some of the armor stripped.
You got it. Going flat out.
And yeah, just go like this. And he punches out as well. So
What can I do for ya?
all about getting those vehicles in. And we're obviously triggering with the V2 because the other mechs we want to be using the tanks,
On
sorry.
the move.
You get my drift.
Moving out.
So let's go,
Roger that. On
let's
the
go,
move.
let's go. Not you. We want the flyer first. Yeah, that's a bit too much, so we'll go like this. And now we should be able
Moving
to
out.
sprint with the other two,
Coordinates received.
which means next turn the flyer should be able to get in completely. So,
Good to go.
not you,
I hear ya.
but you. Okay, yeah, but still,
You betcha.
this should be good enough. So let's see where they drop. Okay. Got a Wyvern, a Brigand, a Panther, Quixel, and a Valkyrie. Again, not the best stuff, but you'll have to do. So let's start getting in position.
Moving out.
Do we want to be this close? Not really.
Head
Pull
now.
back. Pull the mobile turret here. You need to get closer. There's no way around that. You also can get in on tank. And yeah, the demolish is mostly not going to be
Coordinates
helping
received.
until they get in range, if they ever get in range. So let's do it like this. The RV is protected by the dropship, sorry.
What do you need?
And yeah, that's what we have here. So I'm expecting them to have protection. They do, but not that much. Still, we're going to wait with you, Insta.
Got it.
Let's see what they do. This should be the Panther Quixel moving. It's shooting the Demolisher, so that much we got going for us.
Good to go.
Yeah, you are going to reserve until the very end. I honestly expected a bit more than a Wyvern here. But I guess it's okay. We'll find something on the loot table to make it worth our while. So, let's get
Copy.
up. And let's start shooting.
Engaging. Target.
So that's a bit of sensors inferred, if nothing else. I think we're going to try to overhit the Brigand. It's not the best mech, but it's a mech. And one we could be using. 2 missile hardpoints, 3 energy, yeah, for sure. And if I recall correctly, it's a 52 now? I think so.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Yeah, whatever.
What? No.
You're just there to be had, lady. So,
Oh boy, here we go.
let's get mines. Because we can.
But that hurt.
You're already falling apart.
Short-range missiles.
Let's get here.
Aye,
Because
aye.
we got direct sight to this one.
Roger that.
So let's keep pounding.
Critical hit, Commander.
And yeah, he brings a double heatsink kit. So maybe we should have been a bit more gentle, but still.
Nothing I can't handle.
I'm quite sure the Wyvern does as well, so let's push. Yeah, we are not shooting this one. Much rather be shooting up here. If anything, for the potential
No SRMs
headshotting
What can I
with
do
all
for you?
that we have. So let's
I read you,
move
Commander. Moving
here.
out.
Let's shoot a bit of cluster, just the very same reason.
And there's more
We're
where that
trying
came from.
to intimidate that pilot. That's all there is. And yeah, it is quite clear that we don't have the tools yet to make pilots reliably punch out. So we must get creative to do our job. Okay, yeah, you moved, mister. You haven't been shooting for a while, I quite doubt. Okay, yeah, you had to destroy the engine, of course.
Waiting on you,
Oh well,
Commander.
whatever. Let's get
Going
here.
turbo.
Let's just shoot whenever, because I guess we're shooting you. Yeah, that's mine's cleared.
That would be a miss.
Orders.
Still, So we're seeing more things open.
Good to go.
Let's get up. That's not a hitchens. But let's start infernoing.
Roger that.
So that's an arm gun
Go
and a bit of hit.
Waiting for orders.
Rifleman can get to this flank.
On the move. Full speed.
So we get here and we shoot. We miss both the peeps, which is a sad thing. But whatever. Panther shooting grenades to our carrier.
I'm here.
Okay. Just
Copy.
get on, keep shooting. We're seeing more red. And a knockdown, which is a very good thing to see from the wyvern. So, yeah, the problem is our friends are going to blow you. But still, that pretty much worked. So, let's shoot back there. That sensor's impaired. Well, at least you didn't blow him now. And yeah, I know. We're supposed to destroy things. But still. Yeah.
Some shrapnel.
That's the second one.
Commander.
We still got two, so no big deal in that regard. Let's get here and shoot
Firing
you.
on target.
That's good damage on your side at least.
Moving out.
What else do we have here? Nothing. So yeah, it's going to splash, but I'm very much looking for crits, although not
One
ammo
less
crits.
Waiting for
Whatever.
orders.
We forgot ourselves. So let's
You betcha.
get it done like this. Some sort of view.
Got a lock.
And get
What's
going.
that? Firing on target. Want some more? Huh?
That's good damage. You're just shooting explosive pods every turn, Mr. Harrison. That's actually fun.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You can't go anywhere, so let's get into the zone. So that you both can get evac'd and we don't fail the mission. Just because you randomly panic and eject.
Yes, Commander.
So, you can get in. You have no hitchens here. It's going to be much better
Roger.
up there.
Affirmative.
We still miss everything.
Failed to connect. How's it going?
But we got
Roger
a
that.
secret weapon. So 25s or 37s, that's just a Valkyrie. Let's be done with it. And yeah, the salvage is going to be a bit appalling for the time we actually put into this. I think that's 7
Good
Objective secure.
I think that was 7 parts here. Or it's just a Valkyrie. So... Okay. Tel 24 is the rifleman. We can get into his back. It's not going to be the best shot, but it's going to be a quite good shot. And more importantly, we open line of sight for the Blethren, if there's any to be had, which is not. So we just wait with the Blethren. However, the Wolvie can also get into his back.
Roger that.
And he's already quite thin on armor, so that's a good injury.
Solid connection, that one.
What now?
You wait.
Wait.
Receiving you.
Mobile turret is not going to get line of sight, so we just stun and shoot. That was a bit lackluster, but still. Yeah, let's get here.
Confirmed.
We've got him.
Roger. No luck.
I was going to say almost open, but whatever. So, he lost sternness, which is good. Means he can't charge, at least. And he's just shooting the Myrmidon. It's going to affect the other mechs, but
Light damage, Commander.
it's a small
Waiting for
price to
order.
pay, actually. So let's get here. And we now actually unleash Inferno. Not all of them, though. It's still going to be a bit too much, I think.
Target
Not
taken.
really.
Critical hit.
Got him almost there. Okay, that was dangerous.
I'm here.
So, do you get line of sight? We actually do, now
Alright.
that our friends are gone. So, let's do it like
Looking
this.
ballistic.
That's too much damage. It's okay though.
I got
Let's
it.
see what we have on the loot table. And hopefully there's something good to justify we taking 5 parts here. Because otherwise I'm going to be a bit sad about investing all this time here. Just for... Yeah, I know. We lost vehicles, whatever. We got your 2 big ones though. That should account for something. So... we could take some Thunderbolt parts. But let's see what they brought in their innards. If we had mines, these Quicksell LRMs are actually fantastic. They weight very little. So yeah, that could be one thing. There's an advanced zone to be had. I think, okay, headshot battle computer. Well, that's already worth the mission. So what else? Okay, inner combustion XL Quicksell. Whatever. Fire control system advanced targeting computer. That's good for a rug build. Do we have ferro? We don't. Let's see what else is here to be had. So yeah, well, there's that. I think we got a rack 5 laying around. Let's go look at that. Luckily we do have the rack 5. Criticals, tactics, because that's also a thing we could do. Yep, we got a rack. So let's prep. That's little damage though. Much rather take one regular bin, one incendiary bin, I think. So we get 2 Thunderbolt parts, 1 Valkyrie, 3 vedettes. That's good, I guess. An Ear Medium Magna, Advance on Mark II, Armored Cow, the Battle Computer Headset, Case 2 Quicksell. I'm going to use it, guys. You already know how I love Cockpit Small, which we're selling. Not a fan of the maluses it brings. Duralas Quicksell, not really my thing. A Core 250, which we're keeping. Fire Control System, Advanced Targeting Computer. Hybrid TSM Quicksell, we're keeping, just in case. Peel and Stick Armor is also good to have. The Pirate Fire Control System, it's actually fun. So you get Breaching Shot, you get +1 accuracy, you get 1 evasion ignored, but it increases recoil, it increases hit. It has its uses, and maybe we're going to find them in the not so distant future, so let's go with that. Sorry we weren't able to loot a good mech, but still the parts we got here are actually quite good if you ask me, so no regrets. That's actually ammo for the rack 5 whenever we want to build it. There was the fire control system, targeting computer advanced. There was a battle computer headset, so we never were ready in loads and loads and loads of chapters, because with the Mech Warrior progression we've slapped ourselves in here. It's going to prove hard, but at least we got the targeting computer over the battle computer headset, so that's the thing. Minimal repairs, it's only going to take 2 days. So maybe, just maybe, we can do a bit more refits. Let's get going. We have half a ton left on the Wolvie. No armor to speak of. Mostly, so yeah, it's going to prove hard to slap something which is half a ton. That's 1.5, but we've got no AMS going for us, so yeah, that's going to prove interesting to do. I don't think we have more hyper-assault ammo, because frankly it could be a thing, but nope, not there. Okay, what else? Well, there's one thing I want to do here, and I know it's crazy, but we need to up our value, our lance value, so that's point 1. So yeah, a bit of peel and stick armor, why not? So just get to 130 on the legs. Yeah, I know, we're going to be under tonnage, getting that annoying message all the time, but still. We're still going with the standard. Let's go for a cockpit. You can put piloting support, and one guard is good. It's certainly better than one tactics at this point. The one tactics we can slap on some other mech. So there you go. And that other mech is most likely going to be the mobile turret, which frankly could use it. So there you go. Fire controls. Is it better to have ignore evasion? No, you actually don't ignore evasion. So yeah, we're good on that sense. We bring the comm suite. And I don't think we've got sensors, so that's all she wrote here. On the ammo front, do we have some LRM ammo? Half a ton of LK, half a ton of chaff. That's decent, if you ask me. And worth the time. So let's get that going. And that's all she wrote, I think, for this one. I actually forgot to slap the double heatsink kit on the Wolverine, didn't I? Oh well. That's something to do before the end of the month, so no big deal. But you bring an Excel, you bring an Excel, so that's everyone sorted. So that's all I wanted to do before starting on the next chapter. Because I forget, guys. If I don't do it now, I quite forget myself. We want to lay off someone because we got 2 new people in. So we basically now have 5 people doing nothing. We'll have to take a look, but it's most probably Flash, for sure. You bring nothing. Island was okay, she already has some experience as American, so that was decent. And you also bring nothing to the table, so yeah, that's the 2 we needed to lay off. We're back to the initial configuration, and that's all she wrote. So thank you very much for watching this one, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a rating and a comment, subscribe if you aren't. See you next time, have fun!